come on in. We got Benader in the house. We got Anders Tech 79 in the house. We got Aston in the house, guys. Thank you so much for your support. We got Simon in the house, Mr. Cryptechology. Cryptechology and I were chatting this morning, or texting this morning. We're going to catch up a little bit later on in the evening today. We got Durian Wright in the house. We got Casual Economist. He said he saw me last night on Pocket Watching with JT. That's right. I was on Pocket Watching with JT last night, guys. We were shooting the breeze, having a good time, talking about college degrees and stuff like that. Tech G is in the house. Good to see you, my man. I'm glad that you came through. Good to see you, man. We need to do a collaboration, Tech G. I appreciate you, man. Miss Teresa Wade is in the house. Come on in, sweetheart. Kavito is in the house as well. Brother Rich is in the house. I saw Brother Rich on last night with Pocket Watching JT as well. Man, I heard his voice and I knew who it was right away. Brother Rich was dropping the game, guys. If you're talking about supply chain management and you want to climb the ladder, Brother Rich is going to give you all the game, and he gave it last night, man. Good brother out of Dallas, crushing it, doing some wonderful things. Carlos is in the house. Carlos is about to get married. Congratulations. Well, it's going to be congratulations when you get married, but it is a fantastic journey that you're on, Carlos, on top of everything else that you got going on, because you are a busy man. But it is always good to see you here, my man. And Mrs. Tamara Wade is in the house, my sister. Tiffany Wade is in the house as well, too. They are here in New Braunfels, Texas with us, helping us move in to our new place, guys. So let me just update you guys. It's been a crazy week, to say the least, but a good week. It's been a crazy week, to say the least, but it's been a absolutely good week. I got a big deal closed this week that I needed to get done by May 31st by 12 or 11:59 p.m. Got it done. Over $1 million. And I'm basically set up for the rest of the year to do some amazing things and get to that money, guys. To get to that money, we have moved into a new place. And as you can tell, a little bit of surrounding change and so forth. So I'm trying to make the best out of this whole new setup, guys. You can see that I got a little bit of a different setup, but I actually got a studio, a full room dedicated to my work studio and so forth. So I'm trying to get this whole thing figured out, extra cameras, all this technology stuff, and I'll probably have it all figured out within the next couple of weeks or so. But we're happy about the move. My sisters are helping us. A lot of work on our plates to get done. So what I wanted to do is start off by giving some recognition to some ladder climbers who are crushing it. You guys know how I like to start my show, by talking about celebrations, talking about wins in the week. And there's many wins, but I'm going to talk about two in specific because they updated me last night. Brother Damien from Dell. He was applying for a management position for about good 6 months, and he is on his way to become a technical account manager. Before, he was a support lead in the technical support organization within a large company, Dell, and so forth. Now, well, over the last couple months, he's been campaigning to get to that manager role because he knows that he can lead men and lead people. And Damien comes with a military background, and he's just absolutely fantastic. We get a chance to hang out quite often because he's in the Austin area. But he has gone through four interviews and has crushed them already. And he's already got the signal that he's the number one candidate. So let's shout out Brother Damien for continuing to be on his path, on his grind, to continue to climb the ladder and get to the technical account manager role in a sales organization. So not only is this going to be a bump up in his career, but also a bump up in pay. And how did he do it? He campaigned for himself. He put the tools that we talk about on this channel in place to get there. Something that we talked about last night on Pocket Watching with JT when Brother Rich came on. He talked about doing the extra things, campaigning, being better and wanting to be better than the average, putting the extra work. Well, that's what Damien has done over the last 6 months, and he's gotten the opportunity. We're just waiting on the signal for him to say, Damien, you got the job. You got the job. So shout out to Brother Damien on that one. I wanted to do a hand clap. So shout out to Brother Damien for that one. Let me make sure this one works. There we go. There we go. You know, with the new studio setup, I got to get all this stuff figured out. But we got another gentleman, Brother Marvin. Brother Marvin, he is interviewing right now with two companies, one being Stripe Funds. Stripe Funds, and he's interviewing with the VP of Operations for a customer success management role. And he is far along in that path as well, too. So shout out to Brother Marvin, who's been putting in the work to continue to level up in his career as well, too, to get to that bag. And I'm telling you, I talk to Marvin like every week just to look over things that he may need some help with from a career coaching perspective, salary negotiation perspective, how to interview prep perspective, and he's doing the work. He's putting in the work and he's getting the results. Multiple interviews lined up, even though we are in somewhat of an economic downturn in the tech space. So shout out to Brother Marvin for putting in the work, and we appreciate you, brother. All right, guys, we got a good show for you guys today. We got a good show. We see PBO in the house. We got Brother Corey in the house. We got, who else is in here? Who else is in there? Did I miss anybody? We got Maddox in the house as well, too. Let's see. Any questions came in? We got, Aston with the $20 super chat. Admission fee for one of the best channels on YouTube. I appreciate you, Aston. I appreciate you watching and learning. Join the Black Ops Patreon, Miss Wade says. Jacob Small, dang. My company's leadership said productivity has gone up since everyone began to work from home. Too much congregating at water cooler talk in the office. We good. Yeah, see, that's interesting that you say that, Quilly. Right? Many companies have said that as well, too. Many companies have said that as well, too. And I'm sure that the majority of people will probably continue to allow their employees to work from home. I'm sure of that because they're seeing productivity. Because you think about it. I find myself working longer because I'm working from home. I find myself working longer because I'm working from home. I find myself not taking as many breaks when I'm working from home. But I would consider myself to be somewhat disciplined. Not many people aren't like that. So it depends. It really depends. Kavito says he moved from the headquarters to Texas. I'm sure that was a long process. I'm surprised he wants the workers to return to the office. Yeah, that's interesting. Cryptologist says, I don't need full remote days. I only need like 2 to 3 hour remote moments in a day. Absolutely. Rich Turner, thank you so much for the $10 super chat, my man. This is a prime opportunity for someone to set themselves apart. He says 40 hours minimum. I do 60 hours and put myself ahead of everyone. Absolutely. Put in the work, guys. Put in the work. You're going to set yourself ahead of everyone. Of everyone. People are going to be like, man, how did this guy get to this position? Well, you've been putting in the work. You've been putting in the work. You've been putting in the work. And if you do that long enough, you're going to see yourself ahead of the majority of people. John Williams said, oh, not the PS3. They stopped making games for that system. It shows, John. It shows how much I know about these games anymore. I don't even have time for them, man. I don't have time. Guys, hit the like button, Miss Wade says. Make sure you hit the like button. Hit the like button. Oh, man. Brandon Rose says, as a Ford assembly worker, this work ethic is horrible mentally and physically. Wow. John Williams says, plus the Chinese labor force has constantly turnover due to either working themselves to death or committing suicide. I'm surprised that he used that example. Hey, man, they got millions of people that live in China, though, man, so they can just replace it real easy. You know, I think we're the country, John, that, our birth rates are declining. So Elon Musk is even saying that we need to have more people having babies here in the States, man. I'm telling you like this, we don't need to have that many people having babies because, people aren't ready to be parents. Anyway, that's just my own personal opinion. All right. Working in the office is actually better. I'm more productive there. Wow. That's good. That's good. DHM Tube says working in the office is actually better. And I say this. When I started my job, being in the office every day was something that I did. And I enjoyed that. And I was very productive being in the office as well, too, because I was so serious. But it also helped me to build a strong rapport and show that I was serious about my career and took my work very serious. And it helped to accelerate me to higher salaries and better positions for myself. Yeah, it does. It does. Otherwise, people don't see how hard you're working unless you have a very visible job. John Williams says, and as someone who's used to work 12-hour shifts, 14, 2 off as a process operator, it's not the healthiest of lifestyles. Yeah, working that hard, especially if it's physical labor. It's not that, no, it's not that healthy. Community says, my team is a different location in the U.S. Coming to the office does not really offer any benefits. I feel like I'm more productive working without the 2.5-hour commute. Oh, that's good. He's a top 1% earner. Wow, I like that. Gavita says, before the billions is in the house, man. Before the billions in the house, thank you for coming through. Salute to the chat. Let's say this. Who else is in here? Let's see anything else I'm missing. Guys, thank you so much. Tech G says you work way harder for yourself than you do for other people, but it could be worth it if being an entrepreneur is what you truly desire. Absolutely. If you have a passion for what it is that you're in business for, or you have a passion for something and you figure out a way to monetize that, meaning that you can get up every single day happy to do the work. You will do the work and work harder for yourself than for anybody else. I agree with that, Tech T, 100%. Absolutely. Let's see if anything else in here. All right. John Williams says, glad I found this channel last week. Tech T, literally perfect timing to me. I appreciate you being here. Professor Blackout says, that's why I moved to cybersecurity. PBO has been in the tech game for a long time. I'll tell you like this, man. Good mentor, good brothers. Go and check out his channel, man. I kept this channel every once in a while to just dive into the latest and greatest on things like Amazon Cloud, things like cybersecurity and so forth. Like, I don't even have time on the YouTube these days, but when I do tune into people's channels, I go to my brother, Professor Black Ops. I go to Before the Billions, right? I look at O'Shea Duke Jackson every once in a while. They get the laughs for the day. I love my brother O'Shea. Pocket watching with JT. To check out who's scamming today, right? Oh, man. Devon White says, the hack box is pretty fun. I make sure I stay up on the latest and greatest on the technology side just to understand a little bit what's going on from that standpoint. Marvin's in the house. Good morning, BH family. A little late, but have my coffee in hand and I'm ready to pick up these gems. Marvin, I was talking about you, man. I was talking about how you got some interviews lined up today or this week. Strike funds and so forth. Crushing it, man. Professor Blockstop says, I'm grinding on my AWS security. I feel you. PBOs be getting in everything, man. Virginia says, you got me thinking about cybersecurity. I'm a pharmacist. Where do I start? I can tell you one thing. Talk to Professor Black Ops. He will help you for sure. But there's other ways that you can start too, Regina. Cybersecurity is definitely a great field. Depends on what area you want to get into cybersecurity because there's so much. There's so much. I recommend, obviously being self-taught, Security Plus, Network Plus, but do research on the different types of cybersecurity roles that exist out there. That's what I would say. Start doing some research and then talk to folks like PBO. Book a session with him or jump on his channel and get some game. Guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I wanted just to tap in on this Saturday. I'm going to, hold on. Miss Wade sent me a little message right here. My wife, she always sends me messages. Awesome. Thank you, Miss Wade. She says, Miss Devon White has become a Patreon member. We appreciate you, Mr. Devon. I will be in contact with you to get you your swag in the mail. Mr. Devon decided to commit to the Black Heights ladder climber community and become a ladder climber. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for joining the group. Brandon Rivera says, can we talk about easy cybersecurity projects we can do on our own? Ooh, easy ones we can do on our own. That's going to be your boy PBO, our brother PBO. He's going to help you out with that one. Cryptology and cryptechology, you'll talk about that as well too. And those are some of the things that you can get access to in the Patreon. Cryptechology is in there. We have quite a bit of folks in there. Marcus J says, my boss told me if you can do your job from home, I can get someone from India to do your job from home.
Damn!
Oh, I love that one. I love that, Marcus. Marcus says, my boss told me if you can do your job from home, I can get someone from India to do your job from home.
Damn!
Oh, gosh. I think we've had enough fun for today. JB is in the house. Our brother JB is in the house on his data analytics journey. Talk to JB, guys. You want to be a data analyst? Talk to brother JB. He's in that career transition right now, leveling up, getting it done. Part of our Patreon moderators as well, too. A good leader of men. Check him out. Work from your land. Got accepted to my MBA IT management program at WSU. Still can't believe that. Thank you. Work on land. That's fantastic, man. That's absolutely fantastic. John Williams says, definitely glad I was introduced to your channel. This man's communication style is definitely easy to digest. Didn't realize I've been watching this long. Oh, we having fun, John. That's what we like to do over here. We like to have some fun. We like to have fun on Saturday mornings to get our weekend started. And on a positivity note, right? I mean, that's the biggest thing. To get our weekend started on a positivity note. To get out there hustling, to do things for our family and for ourselves. But I appreciate you guys. Black Mind's in the house. Black Mind is in the house late, but morning, Black Heights fans. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you, man. We appreciate you for being here as well, Maynard. Thank you so much for coming through. All right, guys. I'm going to leave it at that. You guys have a good rest of your weekend. Enjoy your time with your friends, your families, your loved ones. And you know how we do it, guys. Until next time. Peace.